Welcome back to our channel. Today it's all about our journey with Colorado River Adventures and the ups and downs of camping memberships. If you're considering a camping membership or just curious about RV life, stay tuned for our story. So, looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly, here's the good. And stay tuned for bonus tips on buying or selling at the end. When we bought our first motorhome in 2013, we received a certificate for a 3-day, 2-night stay in exchange for listening to a sales presentation at Emerald Cove across the Colorado River from Parker, Arizona. This resort was the headquarters for Colorado River Adventures, a camping membership with over 2,000 full hookups in 10 parks with about 14,000 members. They have 5 parks in California, 4 parks in Arizona, and one near the Sea of Cortez in Mexico. They're associated with Coast to Coast, so you could stay at 3 of their Arizona parks and 4 of their California parks if you have a Coast to Coast membership. We knew nothing about camping in a motorhome, much less about camping memberships. Before going for our presentation, we promised each other we were not buying a camping membership. I don't want to call it a pressure sale, but that guy covered so much info in such a short time that we were dazzled. We didn't even talk it over. We just signed the contract. The main reason it appealed to us was that we could use that resort as a home base. We could stay there anytime if we needed to be in one place for a length of time. Our platinum membership gave us 14 days camping and an option to buy weeks out at a cost of $99, subject to annual increase when we wanted extended stays. That membership cost us about $11,000, and there was an annual maintenance fee of $439, also subject to annual increase. It also allowed us to book 90 days ahead of our arrival. Have you been tempted by a membership? Let us hear about it in the comments. During our first winter at Emerald Cove, we discovered Havasu Springs Resort. The resort is not owned by Colorado River Adventures, but they make a certain number of spots available for CRA members. Havasu Springs was the place for us. It wasn't on the river, it was on the Lake Havasu, and we could have use of a boat dock without additional expense. It remains our favorite park of all. The week's out cost and the annual maintenance fee both increased over the next few years. So in 2018, they invited us to another presentation. They offered us an upgrade that would give us a 21-day stays, a week out cost of $149 for 10 years, and returned our maintenance fee to $439, which would be frozen for the life of the contract. We'd be able to book 120 days in advance. We happily paid the additional $4,000. What we didn't know at either of those presentations, and I want you to know for sure, if you hold out or seam on the fence, they will sweeten the pot. Hang on that fence as long as you can. So we've got $15,000 invested. In our How We Got Started video, there's a link in the description. We gave a comprehensive breakdown of how this has worked out financially for us. But here, I'll just note a couple of things. We stay at Havasu Springs with our CRA membership from November through April every year. A couple of years ago, Havasu Springs started charging for electricity, and our cost for electricity is actually more than our RV space rental. But even allocating the membership expense over all the years we've been members, which of course decreases each year, our cost works out to $435 a month. Nothing we found could be better financially, and it's in a place we love with many amenities that are bonuses for us. Simply stated, if CRA discontinued their relationship with Havasu Springs, we would dump our membership and pay full cost, which is about $700 or $800 a month plus electric to be here. For us, because we stay so long, we've definitely gotten our money's worth out of this membership. Next is the bad. A few years ago, we heard that Emerald Cove was replacing some 50 amp sites with 30 amp because they didn't want large rigs staying so long. When we bought our second rig at the end of 2019, it was 50 amps. Later, in talking to Emerald Cove, we were told our membership would not let us buy out weeks at Emerald Cove because we have a 50 amp rig. We would have to leave after 21 days. We were shocked and disappointed. The primary reason we bought the membership was because it offered long-term stays. Just like the movie, here comes the ugly. 3 things. 1, the contract can change over time and you may not even know it. 2, it's a buyer's market when you want to sell. If you've gotten your money's worth like we have, it's not a big deal, but don't buy a membership thinking of it as an investment. 3, I don't know about other camping memberships, but if you don't buy a CRA membership when it's presented, you're locked out of purchasing it for 2 years. I promised buying and selling tips when we started. So always buy them on the secondary market just like you would a timeshare. You'll save thousands. Do a search on buy or sell camping memberships and you'll get lots of resources. But did you know you will even find them listed on eBay and Craigslist? There are Facebook groups for buying and selling campground memberships, but you could also leave a post on any group involved in camping. If logistically possible, visit the park where you think you would like a membership and post a flyer in the common areas like recreation or laundry rooms. Think about it. You could do this at any park because people don't only park where they have memberships. 2 last things. 1, if you buy from an owner, there is always a transfer tax, so be aware that it needs to be negotiated in the sale. And 2, buy the cheapest membership you can find because you can always upgrade it. I hope this helps you in your RV life. Good luck, and let me know how you do with this.